There we go. Wow. Alright, at 2:14. Okay. You have a huge message here. It flashes for like I think it's like 1/20th of a second, if not faster. Now I typed it all out. Hold on. Do you like our latest creation? We certainly hope so. You may, you may remember that we sometimes send you guys secret messages like this. It's a great way for us to speak right to you instead of burying ourselves in corporate mumbo jumbo. So let's begin. First of all, have you noticed all the details in our teaser? Yes, the teaser will make a proper trailer in the future. If you know the Cyberpunk setting, there are some things you can spot. The implants. Look for the weapon hands and real skin. Corporate emblems that should look familiar and more. Happy hunting. So more Easter eggs and things for fans. You're probably curious about the release date. It's currently scheduled a way off in 2015, but in truth the delivery date is more like when it's done. We'll release Cyberpunk to you when we're convinced it's nothing but pure, refined, unadulterated awesome. So way off in 2015 means that it was being worked on. So we want it to be the most kick-ass futuristic RPG ever. Okay, maybe this sounds pretty bullshit, but it's our actual goal. You judge if we deliver it. Oh, and you may wonder why we announced our game so early before the release. The reason is that we're still building our dev team, so if you're a talented dude or dudette willing to work in a really different company, gamers rule and boring corporate stuff rules, on a super ambitious project, send us your application right now at careers@cdprojectred.com. So you want to know what kind of game Cyberpunk 2077 will be. The short description is that it will be a story-heavy, non-linear, open-world RPG based on the well-known Cyberpunk pen and paper system and setting. Building open-world games is something we are mastering right now, and we believe that properly joining non-linear gameplay with an excellent storytelling will bring a totally new quality. Let's make it try to type that out right. We'll tell some more about it soon! Exclamation point. Alright, now here's where it gets exciting when I first discovered this. And that's not all that's new. We're about to reveal our other project, which is much closer to being completed, and yes, it will also be a fully open world game with an intense story. You can probably guess the game we're talking about. Smiley face. On the 5th of February, it will all be clear. So excuse me, it was a 05. It's hard to read. So February 05 was in the text. Stay tuned, as we will have quite a lot to show and tell you soon. We're waiting for you on our newly created forum called Afterlife. What other name could we have chosen for it? See your Project Red team. Okay, so that's all up, as you can see, all here. It's just a little harder, a little hard to read. So it's da-dump, and I already skipped over it. This message I can't decipher, and I haven't found anybody on the internet that has. Right there. That we're still or at least nobody has talked about it. Okay, that's right. Never mind. I'm thinking this is like 2 years ago, so my mind's shut. Want to assure you that we're still working on an ambitious project that will be announced shortly, as in The Witcher 3. And that flashes, remember this is at 0.25 speed, that flashes for a freaking millisecond after the millisecond message, or it's like, okay, this is in slow-mo. So you don't even see the second message. And then it goes, see what else they're up to. And it does give February 5th, 2013. But it doesn't give you all the detail and stating it will be The Witcher 3, etc. But when I was on Reddit as we were decoding this message with other people, like, were flipping out. I was flipping out because I'm a huge Witcher 2 fan, etc. So now we go to the what I just posted for you guys. All right. Now, never underestimate CD Projekt Red. I'm in 2.5. Okay. Now, you may have noticed something that you will not see in real motion, and it flashes to the woman in the teaser using the BD unit after she ends up transferring to a different host that is in the corporate enforcement. So let's just slow that down. Okay, so you saw that, and then I started to note that it looked similar to the message that was given on the teaser, but it looked a little bit different, so I investigated a little bit further, and the numbers line up. Now, right after the numbers line up, you'll notice, oh wow, I ended up going right in the frame there, that you see a caret, so it's pointing upwards right after it displays the numbers. So it's like, okay, you should be paying attention to these numbers. So what are these numbers? They are sorry, 178, 33, 126, 16, 12. There's a few more digits, so it's getting cut off. And where it brings you is to the CD Projekt Red FTP. So you go to Cyberpunk 2077. They have the art forums, girl teaser, first art, but they really want you. There's also videos, teaser trailer, title reveal, and his, like the video I posted. But we want definition of brain dance, then sources to the definition of brain dance. Press 2, brain dance. Okay, and this is the file that you get. Brain dance decadence. Brain dance is a new form of media in the 21st century which consists of a digital recording of a person's experience. The viewer can stream a brain dance directly into his neural system via a special brain augmentation called a BD player. Brain dances allow the viewer to experience all brain processes registered, including emotions, muscle movements, and all stimuli perceived by the recording persons. The brain dances made by the mega corporations have relatively simple and attractive themes, allowing the viewer, for example, to feel the full experience of an explorer with the appropriate thrills, sweats, smells, views, sounds, and even the drive and curiosity that pushes some men to go beyond the horizon in defiance of fear and physical weakness. Kind of sounds like the Oculus Rift in the future, but there's a darker, more controversial side to brain dances because some recordings are created illegally in the underground. Wonder what we'll be doing in the game. Free of mega megacorp oversight, and you can enter the mind of a serial killer, seeing not only the monstrosity he performs, but also living out his lust to kill and fulfillment of that desire. All kinds of these emotions and stimuli can be achieved from the comfort of an armchair or for a reasonable price, which makes BDs the most popular form of mass entertainment in 2077. Alright, so that's some awesome stuff to find out just through a trailer to an FTP. But then, what next? I mean, so this, for me, it defaults as a Google Chrome. It's a doc file, but it's actually it's another image. Night City Today. You can also, through there, just download just the text. So I'm just going to quickly read this, and I just kind of wanted to have you guys aware to keep your eyes open for anything they release. Watch it in like Adobe, like either Sony Vegas or Adobe, I guess it'd be Premiere Pro, something like that, and really just slow it down and go frame by frame. But okay, so Santiago Jones, in the praise of a shitty life versus Dancing on the Edge. And Dancing on the Edge is Hassan J. McDermott. You see some Cyberpunk drawings down here. If, like most everyone these days, you think life revolves around brain dancing, you're a chump. No other word for it. I say suit up, hit the town, dial a girl, get hammered, or trash the bar. Live a little, damn it. Recently, Nation's marketing mains have been bending over backwards in a bid to get me to try the latest BD player. The feelings just don't get more authentic than this Mr. Jones. This is better than reality. I consistently and politely reply, get lost. When BD technology hit the market, people cried out in wonder and excitement, but the tech rubbed me the wrong way from the get-go. Gotta say I was right. It wasn't too long before we had BD porn and illegal deviant wrecks of gang rapes or hits on shopkeepers late paying off their friendly neighborhood booster gangs. BD producers insist the emotions I'll feel will be more real than, well, my real emotions. Just one question. Who said they have the monopoly on reality? No doubt zipping down a slope in Aspen is a nice way to escape my pad when an aircon goes on the fritz, but I refuse to be one of those idiots to send their friend hellos while riding the lift. Ad whizzes and their faithful valet Hassan McDermott will soon convince us that reality itself is actually redundant. All you'll need is the right BD to experience a life brimming with adventure, a super successful career, or a long happy marriage. BD's slogan, experience it, is a big fat lie. You're not experiencing a thing, you're a peeping Tom. If you want, you can spend this evening exactly the way you spent the last few. Go ahead, get naked, sit back in your armchair, fire up another BD, and drool to your experience of some worn out porn star who's been wooed inside out. I'm pulling the plug and heading out to brawl, tango, and taste some real life. There'll be real booze, real hotties, and lots of real harmful substances with complicated chemical formulas. And don't count on watching my BD from my night out perverts. That's this dude. And then you have Dancing on the Edge over here, Mr. McDermott here. The Danza 2 is fat. For all the limp and listless out there, I'm talking about the nifty new BD player, and that's on everyone's lips, including those of media whiner Santiago Jones and the Botox-stuffed celebrity cast of Cyberzone, 14 Oscar nominations. Guess who else got one? The lovely Belinda, daughter of our dear Commissioner Hammerman. Made me feel safe, let me tell you. I promptly plopped down my 79, and it says E, then the dollar signs like Euro dollars or something. Got me a Danza 2. And, well, the physical sensation and neuro coordination are top notch. The Thermostim. I'm reading that like it's a, never mind. Thermostim, simply stunning, and I cannot mention the loading times are down to less than 6 seconds. Those waits were killing me. The unit comes with two 700 EB memory chips, and the slivers are encryptable. So once Blend Hammerman has her taste for some gritty street recordings, here's where it gets cool, right? Her cop daddy might have a tough time figuring out what's going on in that little head of hers. Ouch, I was joking, don't arrest me. Here's the doozy. Danza 2 can share BDs with 7 other Danzas simultaneously. Here, this is the shizzle, kids. Just imagine firing up a delicious wreck to enjoy with your girlfriend, or with all 7 of them. Hey kids, remember why BD was created: to let you experience stuff that doesn't happen in life, emotions, feelings, full core simulations. To let you experience things that wouldn't happen otherwise. You're that crazy, or they're that crazy, it's staged, you say? Movies were too. People still watch them. They're passe now. Or, whatever the E on the brain dance is the thing. Thanks to gizmos like the Dancer too, that's not likely to change anytime soon. Just one more thing, I promise. All retro bores who miss good old reality are kindly requested to kiss my hard link. Okay, so basically, the main thing there is, remember that this will be a multiplayer featured CD Projekt Red title. Now, I'm not sure if that ties into the 7 different, memories slash experiences slash people that you can I don't know the terminology to be honest. I'll just say other Danzas, since it's a Danza unit, but you know what I'm actually trying to get at here. Or if in the game itself you'll just be having up to 7 basic, realities at any given time, depending on the program that you, or it could be a quest, the program, the software, whatever, that your character has entered. Imagine the possibilities of the quest design, the game design, it's just absolute insanity. And all this stuff is hinted in these quick snippets, just as they hinted at the release of The Witcher 3, which made us all go nuts. And then just more of the world is hinted, and I'm gonna cut it after this and just kind of let you guys go do it yourselves, download this stuff, and just see how freaking cool it is that you're getting a pretty damn good idea of what the game will be like. And through that kind of overview that the co-director and creator of the original Cyberpunk went over, then this information that gets you kind of in the heads of Mr. Pondsmith and the devs at CD Projekt Red, what they're creating, what they have been creating, what they will create. It brings some serious, just absolutely stunning, unbelievable possibilities to the gaming medium. So CD Projekt Red, as they said in their message, they're not gonna be bought out and be some corporate whatever. Gamers rule and boring corporate stuff rules, as they said. And just as they said, the secret messages, great way for us to speak right to you instead of burying ourselves in corporate mumbo jumbo. So let's begin. So stop burying yourselves in corporate mumbo jumbo with your Bethesdas and EAs and all that jazz, your Ubisofts, and start reading between the lines. So this is Kenneth WinD Spaziani of Accelerate Evolution, and I'm just most people that follow the game tightly know this. I'm just posting this for the guys in IGN that have the new article up. For most of the users that see my post, I'll have a response with this video, and hopefully it helps them out. Sorry that it ran a little long, it's a lot of content to go over.